Scott here with Vision Voice. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do a run through on the phone, just to kind of give you familiarity with the buttons, functions between telephones, and just kind of so you feel more comfortable. This might be the first time you've had this particular device. Today we're working with a Yealink T54W, and so we're going to run through all the buttons on there. We'll kind of highlight some certain things on there and give you a feel for what you're doing. You'll also look for more in-depth videos on transfer, conference, standalone videos. This is going to kind of be a run through. So first of all, we have the extension number on these top two buttons. In this case, it's 201. We've got park buttons, and then we have BLFs, or busy lamp field, which is a busy indication. If someone was on the phone, you would see their light red. If they're off the phone, it's green. It also gives you the ability to press their button and call them without dialing their entire number. We've got these buttons under the display that are called soft keys, and those change depending on where you are in the call. We've got the nav buttons and OK. This X button goes back, or it also hangs up. We've got our volume keys, a volume rocker, if you will, your standard keypad, headset, mute, voicemail, hold, redial, transfer, and speaker. We'll go through those one by one. First of all, we're gonna show you how to place a call, put it on hold. We'll also place a call, put it on park. We're gonna call 102. 102 is working with us there. I'm gonna mute. We mute both sides here because we don't want to have all that echo. Anyway, so you'll notice here that since I've got a call going, we've got these soft keys that are doing some other stuff. I can transfer the call. I can press hold. I can conference the call or hang up. In this case, I want to put it on hold. The other call, the other phone's getting hold music, as you can hear. I can either press resume here, or I can press the hold button again. So I'm going to press resume. You'll notice I got the call back. I'll press hold again. This is from the hold button. Press it again, I got resume. All right, so that's how you do hold. So I'm going to call 102 again, and we're going to simulate a transfer. So one thing to note on this particular phone is it's easy to transfer a call to an outside line as it is to an inside line. So we can transfer to other extensions, or we can transfer to outside phones. So I'm going to hit transfer here. I'm going to go down in my history to a phone that is actually an outside call. I'm going to press send. It's going to call that person. You'll notice the hold music. We got the other side music. So I've got my call here. I can hit transfer again. And those two people are talking now, one inside, one outside, and I'm off the call. So they can go ahead and hang that up. That's how you transfer a call. So it's transfer, get the other party on, hit transfer again. I'm going to show you one more thing about transfer. So I'm going to have 102 call me. I'm going to pick up. I'll mute again. So you'll notice the transfer here, hold, conference, just like we had before. If I want to transfer the call off to someone who's on my buttons, I can do that. I believe this phone system defaults to blind transfer. So I'm just going to hit her button.
Your call is being transferred.
And it's gone. I'll go ahead and hang that up. So that's how to transfer with a button. And also that's, if you've got the call up, you have a button appearance of someone else, you push that button, it transfers. That's known as a blind transfer. And when you set the transfer up for the first time, you'll also have that option. So we did hold, we did transfer. Let's do conference. So I'm going to get a call up here, going back to my history. And we'll go through history in a little more detail. Here we go. Let's get a call for an outside line. Now keep in mind you can do a conference with people internal or external. I'm going to mute myself here. So I got my one party on. Again, that doesn't, if it's outside, inside, it doesn't matter. I'm going to hit conference here. I'm going to bring 102 in. 102 is picking up. They're going to mute. I hit conference again. You'll notice on my display that all three of us are here. Now I can press manage and I can mute the person. I can ditch them from the conference call. I can put them on hold. Rarely do I use this, but I could do that. I'm on a conference with them. When I get done, if I'm the one who's put the conference together, when I hang up, everybody hung up. So just keep that in mind. Let's look at some of these other buttons here. We got park. So park is a feature, unlike hold. When you put a person on hold on your phone, that person cannot be picked up anywhere else. But if I want to put the person on hold and have someone at a different phone pick it up, I'm going to show you how to do that. We'll go send here. I'm going to call my guy who's probably not able to take my call right now. Oh, he was able. I want to put this on hold and I want to go pick it up at another phone where it's less background noise, there's more privacy, or I want someone else in the building to pick it up that's not near. I'm just going to press park. One thing you'll notice is that my park light illuminated. So the park light is red, and that person on the other end is getting hold. I want someone else to pick up the park. So at 102, in another part of the building, they're going to press park, and it's going. You see the park button here went green, and they have the call over there. So that's a way to park people. You'll see more than one park button here. That's in case that you get more than one call at a time you need. Let's go through history first. History is a button that basically tells you everything that was going on at your phone. Now on the first tab, it's all calls. Second, missed calls, placed calls. So missed calls are people that called you didn't pick up. Placed calls, it was outbound. Received calls, people that called you that you answered. Forwarded calls, in case you had your calls forwarded to your cell phone or to somebody else's desk, you could see all of those there. All right, that's history. Directory, we got two things here. Remote phone book is really your company directory. You hit the OK twice. You can see everybody that's in your phone book, everybody that's a part of your phone system. If you navigate to someone you want to call, you press send, it's going to call them. Let's go back. Also, local directory is where you're going to put your speed dials. So people that you want to be able to call real quickly. That's your speed dial directory. And that's your directory function. Do not disturb. It's a toggle. You press do not disturb. Let's have 102 attempt to call me. And what happened?
Travel alert. This is traveling.
I'm traveling for business.
Access to voicemail.
Really? No, really. Okay, and my phone here, you'll notice that do not disturb is on. I don't get an indication of any ring or anything. That's good for if you're in a meeting or something, or don't want to be disturbed. Keep in mind, do not disturb does not turn itself off. You have to toggle it off, or you won't be getting any ringing. Why is my phone not ringing? Yeah, now you know. Okay, menu. We really won't nav through there too much. Let's give you your phone status, a bunch of other things, and some of the stuff we have soft keys for we can get to. So we've been using these buttons. You've seen that. The X also is a hang up button or a back button if you're in a display. Volume controls the volumes of whatever's going on. If you have an idle phone, that controls your ring volume. If you're off hook, you can control this volume here. Or if you're on speaker, you can control that volume. Let's go to headset. If you have a headset and you're working by answering the phone from the headset, you just want to make sure this green button's on. Mute is also a button here, so if I'm on speaker and I want to just monitor, I would use the mute button. It's going to turn red when it's enabled. Turn it off again to get back for your microphone to work. Voicemail, self-explanatory these days, right? I remember when there was no such thing as voicemail. I'm old. Anyway, press that voicemail button.
Please enter your
Put in your password.
Followed by the pound key.
I don't know what my password is, but if I were to know it, I could get to my voicemails in there. You will also, if you have a voicemail, it would show it on your display here. Let's get 102 to call me and then hang up. I want to show you this. So 102 is calling me and hanging up. If somebody called you and you didn't answer, you were away from your desk, you're going to see a missed call indication. You can press view and it'll show you who called you. If I want to call that person back, I just simply hit send. So that's pretty cool if you're away from your desk. The hold button, which we've already went through, this is a redial key. So the two circles that are kind of like this. All right, that's redial. Keep in mind, if you hit it once, you'll get a list of placed calls. If you hit it twice, it'll call back the last number. Transfer. This is like a shortcut key for the transfer function that we've already showed you. So if I have a call up, and I'll do this one more time here. I'm going to call that guy out there, wherever he's at. And he's going to pick up. I'm going to mute. He's going to mute. This is a fixed transfer key. So I'm going to hit transfer 102. And you see I've got a blind transfer or a send. I'm going to hit blind transfer. Whoop, I waited too long. But if you hit that blind transfer, it automatically goes. If you hit the transfer a second time, it transferred the call. So that's your transfer key. We already talked about speaker. If 102 will call me again, I'll show you that we can answer. We can answer by picking up, or we can answer by the speaker. Don't forget to mute. And then we can hang up there as well. I think that made it all the way through our buttons. Thanks for being here. Scott McClellan with Vision Voice. Do check out our website and our support document knowledge base for more videos on how to use the functions of your phone. Thanks for your business, and talk soon.